going to answer some more of your comments. We're in the car driving down 401 on our way to the temple in Toronto. The temple is not where we go to church on Sundays. Those would be the chapels. The temple is where we make covenants. Okay. Sweet P64 said about Nancy today, I guess that one isn't titled yet. What another great spot. Do you make your own maps? Well, no. Don't make maps. Except when the GPS comes with me. Hey, we forgot to bring the GPS with us today. That would have been good. Anyway, when the GPS comes with me and I drive down a road I've never been down, and maybe that's not on the map, it'll map it out for me. That's kind of nice. So as I drive by it next time, I can see where that road goes. Okay, we'll go on down here. Okay. In my journal, I said that elderberry tinctures such as sambucol or teas with elderberry or echinacea are not good either with the swine flu. They produce so much lung fluid that it could turn into pneumonia. Echinacea is not good for swine flu as the type of virus it is will exacerbate the lung fluids. Echinacea expels stuff out of your lungs, and swine flu produces a lot of lung secretions. Don't take echinacea with this one. Instead, take vitamin D, D3, 2,000 for an adult per day to avoid or get over the flu. You know what? If you do nothing, it'll go away. If you do nothing for a sore throat, it'll go away in the same amount of time. If you do nothing for a cold, they all just come and go.
Unless it is strep throat.
Except strep throat, that's right. I bet it hurts a whole lot. Got to get antibiotics, because otherwise the strep throat will become scarlet fever, and if it becomes scarlet fever and you're still not going to get antibiotics, it'll become rheumatic fever, which will do damage to your heart. So you must get your strep throat taken care of if you get that. Okay. And Rod Levan said, I hope neither you nor your family will get the swine flu. I hope so too. The ear vaccine is available for sick, caring staff and for risk people. I am in the group risk people. I got the shot for 2 days ago, but it will take 14 days before it will protect me. I had pain in my arm from the shot, but it was gone after 24 hours. Take care of yourself. I still have a little bit of pain in my arm. It's still a little bump. I had it 8 days ago, I got it on Thursday. This is Saturday, so that's 9 days ago. So it'll protect me in another 5 days. Okay, so let's move on here. Now, Inhuman Destroyer replied to a comment on Nancy today, to my comment on how to make rose ointment, the shelter and veranda. Remember when I was trying to make rose ointment? Anyway, I gave that up. Inhuman Destroyer said, wow, can I come and live with you? Ha ha ha. Well, if you're a woman, you can, but if you're an Inhuman Destroyer, you don't really sound like the type of person that would, be nice to have around. I don't want to judge without knowing. I mean, you can't judge a book by a cover, but that name does sort of give me a little curiosity about that. So I would say we'll hold off on you living with us. Okay? See you around. Maybe we'll bump into each other in the mall. Okay, and then let's change videos. It's only been 4 minutes. No, we'll keep going. Patricia wrote to me about coming to Chile and invited me to look at her knitting and where it is woven and all the techniques of knitted. She mostly speaks in Spanish and I don't understand all the words. I know some of the words. His meat made a comment on Nancy today, dealing with the telephone cord on the floor. And his meat said, What a cute fuzzy helper Sunshine is. Sunshine is the little kitty. We now have two kitties. One is a big kitty. His name is Mao, as in meow, meow. Because that's what he says. He says, meow, meow, meow. Did your cat look? That's what he says when he likes something. When you let him in the door, he'll say, Anyway, I kept wondering if those little metal runner loops that hold shower curtains couldn't be used to hold lengths of the phone cord along the running line along the ceiling. They would have slack when you were close to the telephone jack, and then extend and slide along the line when you moved away. But I don't know if that would work either. Uncertain. Actually, that would. But my situation is that the telephone jack is in the center of the room, the center of the house. And I need it to be able to go to my room, to the bedroom, and go outside to Maple Cove, where I sit in the hammock. And then I need to be able to bring it in the house and go out the other door and take it into the teepee. See, I haven't got jacks everywhere I need them yet, as you can see. It's just because I don't really know about how to hook up the wiring for telephone stuff. I mean, how difficult can it be? My son did it, and I taught him everything he knows, so except that. I guess he figured out a lot of stuff on his own, too. Anyway, so, the way I have it now, I actually have enough, if I just have it steady from that one side of the room to the other on that rope, I can still go out to the Maple Cove through the bedroom door, and I can walk all the way through to the other side of the house in the kitchen and maybe beyond. So that piece of wire really doesn't have to move. So I was thinking what I should do even is move it up and just staple it along the wall. Like go up over the entrance to the piano room and across the wall there, and then I could do away with the rope. I know, it sounds like a dream, doesn't it? But it could work. Look at it. We're going to get some weather. Can you really tell? See, the sky is one color. Earlier, there were bits of variety. Uh-oh, it gets slippery when it's just wet. When you're on a highway, as soon as it just starts to rain, the oil from the cars has been dripping on the road, and so when it just starts to rain, you get a little bit of a slick film. So you got to be careful. Now after it rains a minute, for a little while, then it'll wash that away. But still, you got to be careful, especially if you got bald tires. Now get your tires changed. Okay, let's see. We'll go on here. So that was about that wire. Okay, and then we have YouTube. I got a response about the original Filet Gumbo Zydeco band. Tell me where I should go see it. Okay, and then let's see. Daniel and Sunshine Kitty. Nancy, this is Nitro Berry. Hello, Nitro Berry. I don't think I know you. Welcome, welcome. Everybody got to scoot over a little further. Nitro Berry is here. And on Nancy Today, Daniel and Sunshine Kitty, she said, Nancy, I love your videos. They make me laugh. Wow, well that means you watch more than this one. So I guess you've been around for a while. Pay no attention to those elbows when you're in the car. There's a lot of people that, try and get a little bit extra room with those elbows. Just hang tight. Would you like the front? Okay, you can have the front. I know, there's other people in the front too, but we'll just ignore them. It can be your front. Nitro Berry. That's an interesting name. Nitroglycerin. What would Nitro Berry be coined from, you think, Willem?
No idea.
Me neither. Okay, well, welcome. Okay, and then we got a letter from a friend and another letter from a friend. I guess I have to mark that as unread because mark as unread and mark this as unread. Mark as pizza in the outdoor oven. Ankus 3, Aankus 3, she lives in Australia. You know that? Ankus 3 said about the pizzas in the outdoor oven, all you ladies should get together and write a craft book together. Well, that's an interesting thought. We could. However, to do a thorough study of any craft, you need a whole book to yourself, and even that's not a thorough study. So a craft book, I guess we could just have a book that includes directions for each little workshop we do. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? Okay, we'll move right along. Thank you, Angus. Spanksy, she lives in Australia. She made me those two beautiful scarves. Not this one. I needed a really fat one to keep me warm because I don't have a coat on today. Nancy, today I'm going to get dentures, also deer in the field. I'm not going to get deer in the field. That was just that I saw deer in the field and I stopped the video to show you the deer. And she said maybe they are not wild, they could be pets. Well, maybe if you were somewhere else they could be pets, but here they're not pets. In fact, you're not allowed to have pets out of deer. They're wild. You can feed the deer, and so it would be obvious that there is some food there for the deer, but you can't raise deer here, I don't think. Anyway, they'd get away if they were pets. Anyway, they're not pets. They're just used to people because they've been fed, probably. Gypsy Gardener 2. Gypsy Gardener 2. I forget what your name is. You sent me something and I couldn't I don't know if I thanked you for it. And I don't even remember which one it was now. I'm sorry, this is not going well. Okay, making corn husk dolls at Mira. Nancy, I love these old birds you're hanging out with. Wish I were there. Well, you'd probably fit right in. We do all fit in together, don't we? Old birds, you call us? Or call them. I mean, I'm hanging out with them. They're the old birds. Now, about the old birds, let me just check. Oh, we went